Gates area this week was the Coffee County Tullahoma Coffee Pot game, the 89th meeting between these two schools. And it always has some sort of bylines about something going on, but this week it maybe went a little bit over the top, and the Tullahoma head coach John Olive joins us on the phone as his Wildcats defeat Coffee County 20-7 tonight. Coach Olive, your defense held Coffee County's offense scoreless in the game. Big win for your team, and again, you do better on rivalry games than anybody I know.
Well, thank you. I mean, over the years with Coffee County, we most of the time have held an advantage from a talent standpoint, and I've learned a long time ago that's who wins football games. We lose them as coaches sometimes, but the players are the ones that make the plays that win them, and I'm smart enough to know that. I'm not real smart, but I'm smart enough to know that, and I'm proud of our defense tonight. I thought they played extremely well, especially in the second half. I thought in the second half we played probably about as well defensively as we can.
You were able to force some turnovers from Coffee County and stop some drives, and it was really one of those things that the bend and don't break actually works, doesn't it?
It does sometimes. Sometimes you bend and you just get broke. But it was a hard-fought game. Coffee County is relying on a lot of young players, and the Taylor young man is going to be an outstanding football player. He's going to be a handful for anybody to have to deal with over the next several years. And I thought that Coach Lukowski has done a fantastic job with that program this year and making great strides. I think that they're a couple of years away from being a good team, and I don't know how they'll compete in that 6A. That'll be tough, but my hat's off to that coaching staff and what they did to get their kids ready tonight.
Let's talk a little bit about this week, and I'm not going to get into a lot of it. I know that it was what happened was something that you really don't want to dwell on with the vandalism. But did that have an effect? Did that charge up your players? I know it charged up fans, but how did your players react to that? Did it feed them, or did it just kind of?
I think everybody was just kind of shocked by. At first, like I was told, it was a house cat, a regular cat, and that sickened me.
Yeah.
Then when I found out it was a bobcat, I figured, well, somebody went hunting this weekend and probably deer hunting, and saw the bobcat and shot it, and then somebody else came up with the idea of, hey, let's go hang that from a goalpost. So it really didn't do very much. It got a lot more play over media all across the nation than it did really have any effect on from a firing up standpoint or anything. Most people, I think, were just shocked that a bobcat had been hung from a goalpost.
The rivalry between Coffee County and Tullahoma, I mean, we call it a rivalry, but really you guys have dominated. Tullahoma's dominated that rivalry ever since you came to Tullahoma. Now with not being in district again, we've always found a way to get together and play. Is that going to be a top priority when you are scheduling non-region games next year?
Yes, we both agreed that we're not going to schedule anybody else until we iron out what week we can play, and we won't know that till November the 13th. Once we know how many's in, Coffee County knows what region they're in. What they have to decide and figure out is how Rutherford County does that, where they play. Everybody plays in week 0, so they can have week 7 off, which is a normal region game week. And so anyway, Coach Sikowski's going to try to find out whether they're open, 1, 3, 5, 7, or how's it going to work? Yes, they're going to get outvoted by the Rutherford County Schools. So I'm assuming something here that Rutherford County Schools are going to keep that week 0 region game in play. And so for us, our big thing will be whether we have 6 people, 7 people, or 8 people in our region.
Yeah.
And then that tells us what open dates we have to kind of match up with Coffee County.
Well,
and so we'll get together. I'm pretty sure both administrations want to make it work. It pays for a lot of stuff in everybody's athletic program. And so I'm pretty sure that we'll all be working together to try to make that happen.
Coach Olive, congratulations. I said it at the beginning of the year. You are the football whisperer, and congratulations on your win. And I think you got into the playoffs with a win tonight, so good luck in your preparations for the playoffs.
Well, thank you very much. We look forward to finding out whether we get to go visit a number 1 seed or not.
All right.
But thank you so much.
All right, it's time for a network break on this for our stations on the network. This is the Friday Night Thunder Radio Network.